Got Motivation by Maddie Milani. According to the text Educational Psychology, Theory and Practice, motivation is an internal process that activates, guides, and maintains behavior over time. What are some theories of motivation? Behavioral learning theory. This is where motivation is a consequence of positive or negative reinforcement. Maslow's human needs theory. A person's basic human needs must be met before learning can occur. Attribution and expectancy theory. Attribution theory attempts to understand people's rationale behind their successes and failures. Expectancy theory is based on a person's own motivation to achieve and the personal value that they set for that success. How can teachers increase students' motivation to learn? Well, according to the text, there are several ways, and here's a few for example. Intrinsic and extrinsic motivation, using praise effectively, and teaching students to praise themselves. Intrinsic motivation, it's personal satisfaction. Students who like to do well in school and earn straight A's, well, hey, that is motivation enough, those straight A's. Teachers can help increase intrinsic motivation by creating a warm, accepting, and positive classroom culture. Now, extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, these students are not driven by interest or curiosity or straight A's or a specific class alone. They feel the need to earn material items as opposed to personal satisfaction. Teachers can aid extrinsic motivation by praise, recognition, prizes, extra outside time, pizza, popcorn party, and candy. Using praise. Praise must be used effectively. It is used to reinforce appropriate behaviors and to provide feedback to students. Praise must be genuine and specific. A teacher's body language and tone of voice must match the praise that is being given, and if not, then there is no value to that praise. Now, teaching students to praise themselves. This is very important. This helps the students gain a sense of self-worth and some self-esteem. In addition to that, it also increases their academic success. Adolescence. According to what every middle school teacher should know, adolescents are in constant angst. They are searching for their identities. Social, sexual, gender, ethnic, cultural, familial, spiritual, and socioeconomic status all influence who they think they are and who they want to be. With all of this going on, it is hard to imagine just how much time and interest and energy students have towards their own academics. Teachers need to address young adolescents' social and emotional concerns and identify issues through curriculum, school programs, and attempt to develop a healthy relationship with their students. And this is why teacher-student motivation is so important. Teachers need to ask themselves, is my lesson exciting? Is there opportunities for multiple modalities within this lesson? Is it hands-on and engaging? Does it resonate with my students on a personal level in any way? And did I offer any cooperative learning opportunities? According to the text, Mr. Lewis is a 10th grade history teacher. He keeps his students motivated to learn by coming to class dressed in character. His goal is to make learning history fun and memorable by providing an experience students will never forget. Mr. Lewis, you are a rock star. Now, not every teacher is like Mr. Lewis. However, if dressing in character is not your forte, you can come up with other types of learning appeal. For example, when reading Shakespeare and other poets, I have had students dress from my poet box. I have silly little hats, wigs, scarves, and masks that they can put on and get into character while they read. My poet box even motivates students who do not normally read aloud in class. By simply changing their persona, they have the courage and motivation to read. It is important for teachers to know and understand their students and try to appeal to their own interests. And it's okay for teachers to be a little zany and goofy. Students actually like that. Teachers need to arouse interest, maintain curiosity, challenge students, provide multiple modalities for learning, offer choices and allow students the opportunity to take charge of their own education and learning, and provide immediate feedback, whether it's good or bad. Real-world application. As a 7th through 12th grade teacher, I wear many different hats throughout the day. I have many audiences to engage with and keep engaged, and I struggle with this. I start every class by checking in with my students, seeing how their day has gone thus far, and so on. I show an interest in them personally because I actually care, and they respect that. Right now, I feel like I struggle to keep them engaged. And so I have found a couple of assignments that basically I can assign to any lesson that I'm teaching, and I just tweak it in a little way to make it appropriate. Right now, my favorite assignments to give are PowerPoint presentations and posters. The students work really hard on these two assignments because they know that others are going to be seeing their work. The posters are usually presented and then posted in the classroom for others to view. And then, of course, PowerPoint presentation, they're presenting in front of the class, and they're also reviewed by their peers. This motivates them to do some of their best work, knowing that they have to present in front of their peers. For example, in my Foods and Nutrition class, we just watched a documentary called What the Health. This is basically a film where it's promoting veganism and saying that eating meat and all animal byproducts is extremely dangerous and cancer-causing, and basically is everything bad with us. The film compared that eating just one egg a day was just as bad as smoking 5 cigarettes. We were all blown away by those claims. And the students took notes on the information that they agreed and disagreed with. And then I turned what was kind of like an otherwise boring health unit into something controversial, and they ate it up. They were motivated to mostly debunk this film's cherry-picked health claims, and everyone enjoyed learning the new material this way. The assignment was students were to create a presentation, basically formatted like an argumentative essay, where they agreed or disagreed with points of view and claims that the film made. Students were very, very intrigued about the things that they had learned on the film and couldn't wait to disprove or prove the claims that the film had made. As a first-year teacher, I see the value in keeping students motivated. However, I also understand that if I am not motivated or passionate about my lessons, neither will my students. Thank you very much.